Welcome back to another AB Daily News with our coach Frenchie. Today we want to talk about the trend news around the Montreal Canadiens, and my first news about the Martin Saint-Louis problem since the beginning of the season. What are you talking about, coach? First of all, guys, the TOI. Unbelievable yesterday. Mike Madison, 32 minutes. Nick Suzuki, 26 minutes. We have three other forward with over 20 minutes when they play against the Pittsburgh Penguins. My question for you guys, do you think it's normal to let forward and defensemen play over 20 and 30 minutes and one single game in NHL? By the way, David Savard, just back from an injury, played over 24 minutes. But what's the problem comes with that? But when a player play more minutes, he get fatigued. Possible he can get injured at the same time. For me, the management of the TOI has been one of the biggest problems for Martin Saint-Louis since he's behind the bench with the Montreal Canadiens. My second problem with Martin Saint-Louis, guys, is about the special team. The power play and the PK under Martin Saint-Louis does not work. I cannot blame him for everything, but when you have Suzuki, Monahan, Caulfield, Madison run the power play number one and they cannot produce more, this is really a big problem. 5 versus 3 last week, 4 versus 3 on the weekend, 4 versus 3 last night, and we cannot capitalize when we have a tie game. And this is a big problem for Martin Saint-Louis since he's behind the bench. Plus, the special team has always been an average of 73% under Martin Saint-Louis. I understand they have a young team. I understand is a team rebuilding. But for me, progression, like he talked all the times on the press conference, does not work with Martin Saint-Louis about the special team. And finally, for me, guys, my last suggestion is about the veterans. What are you talking about? I feel like he favorites a lot of veterans in the team. Talking about Jake Allen, example, David Savard, Brendan Gallagher, Josh Anderson, 1 goal since the beginning of the season. They still let him play on power play. Again, I'm not against Martin Saint-Louis because I feel like he's a right coach to teaching the players to develop properly when he coach one-to-one. But behind the bench, I feel like Martin Saint-Louis, he need to learn more and quicker to become better to stay in NHL behind the bench with the Montreal Canadiens. My second news of the day, guys, I want to share with you is about the forward problem. What are you talking about? The first line. Since they put together Sakoski, Caulfield, and Suzuki, the last 6 games, only Suzuki produced 5 points. Caulfield 1 point and Sakoski 1 point. This, for me, for your first line, it's not good enough. Plus, they don't produce on power play overall. And this is another big problem for Martin Saint-Louis to have consistency for his first line since the beginning of the season. Finally, my last news, let's finishing with positive. The Montreal Canadiens lead with the most goals by a group of defensemen with the Colorado Avalanche. It's crazy if you think about the group of defensemen with many of them younger at 22 years old. We need to give credit for the Montreal Canadiens coaches for the development of the defensemen. Yes, the struggle in the defensive zone. Yes, the system is not always perfect. I understand that. But to lead in the NHL with this group, it's crazy again. And one reason why coach they do well, they anticipate the play very well from the blue line on the offensive zone to the goal line. They really jump on the play. They see the space the other team gave to them, and they take advantage of that. If you think about this too, they don't have any power defensemen with a big slap shot at a Shea Weber, but they have defensemen. They can anticipate the play, and they can take advantage of this, and they have a really great wrist shot. And for me, this is a really good news for the Montreal Canadiens and the future. I just want to pop up to give you a little bit more what's going on with the Martin Saint-Louis. This is a new kind of video I'm going to do many times the 5 minute with hockey coach Coach Franchi. But before we leave, we invite you, please don't forget to click on the like, subscribe to this channel, and leave me a comment about this video. And of course, we want to remind you, you have greatness inside of you, and we wish you an amazing, great, blessed day, everybody.